I like calling Hex Bitcoin on Ethereum. Like it's Bitcoin on Ethereum with staking.
With a staking.
With staking.
With mining.
With mining. Burning.
With burning.
We're burning.
Mining.
We're burning out here. Yeah.
So I want the next, well, the older generations, the Gen Xers and the boomers that have the money to bring it into crypto. And I don't want them to be afraid of it. I don't want them to think that it's a sham. I don't want them to think it's difficult, that it's complicated, that it's something that they'll never figure it out. It's stuff that they already know.
Yeah.
There's nothing new under the sun. These things are not new. They're just old, time-tested ideas that have new technology added to them. That's it. Right. That's it. And so it's the more and more we can get that message out, the easier it's going to be to onboard people of that genre.
Right.
And we have to. That's the next iteration in crypto is we need adoption. This 3 to 5% of the world in crypto has got to stop. Yeah. We need more people in crypto.
You want to know some of these news outlets have been copying the numbers I've been saying? I've been saying for like the past 2 years, the most amount of people we had in crypto was 4.5%, and then reports started saying 4.5% now.
Yeah, I knew it was somewhere around 3 to 5%.
Yeah, it wasn't like this whole bullshit. 20% of people. No.
It's so small.
And that's at the peak with people like touching Doge a little bit. That's it. Like now and then most of
because of the Robinhood app.
Yeah,
might have got us to 4%.
Do you want to know how low we crashed? We went from 4.5% of the world kind of messing with crypto for a second on the bear market. You want to know how low we went to? 10%.
Really?
10%.
Jeez.
So right now we're at 0.5%.
The hardcores are all that's left.
Right. So
and do we think we're early?
No, we're hella late, bro. We're hella late. It's over. We're rugged. But
and then that's the other thing. It's like crypto's not going anywhere. It's 12 years old. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
It's been going through its infancy or whatever, and it hasn't really come to fruition yet. And now we're starting to see products that can make it do that, can make it mainstream, make it easier. I mean, how easy is it to use Uniswap versus going in and getting an exchange?
Oh my God!
And going there, I mean,
and you actually hold your freaking coins. It's
not
like
hold them.
No, this is why Robinhood was so, because it made it easier. But then you figure out it through the back end. You don't own anything.
You don't own shit.
Citadel owns it.
Yeah, they own all.
Shout out to all the Wall Street bet guys with GameStop and stuff. They would have made stupid money, but what they do, they pause trading. You don't own your shares. They lend shares to, and they stop that trade. Where's all the GameStop stuff now?
Bye.
You don't even. This is why Caitlin Long. I think she's out of Wyoming and stuff. She's been pushing for this whole thing of like she's been pushing for people to stop lending out. Like the reason that there's so much shorting, and like it's okay to long and short. That's fine. Shout out to the fiat guys and stuff. But you would actually have to incentivize people. You have to pay people a yield to do so. But all these stocks are owned. They're not held by you. You own through E-Trade or anything. You don't own the physical stock paper. Like you don't.
It's a derivative of the. It's really just an electronic derivative. Is all it is.
Imagine if there was a 1-for-1. Like imagine in these commodity markets they couldn't print. Like the reason gold and silver's prices are so depressed down is because there's literally 10 times the supply of paper, gold, and silver than there actually is in physical existence. It's just crazy. Like you couldn't do that in crypto. A little bit. But even our version of it is a much more fair version. Like, look, we were the first market to crash, but we're the first one up. We basically gutted, bankrupted, and everyone's done. Everyone who was doing dumb stuff is bankrupt, gone. But now the industry is literally like leveraged out, like no leverage in the system really anymore.
It's
no bad debts.
Square.
Everyone's
square.
Everyone's like everyone who lost a shirt already, and now they bought themselves a new shirt, basically.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how this new truth engine, I guess you can call it.
Yeah,
almost like that's what's happening now. Now, like everybody got caught with their shorts down.
Yep.
And now nobody wants to be exposed, and that's why we're seeing all the products that are coming out now, the DeFi products.
Do you know what just recently happened? So you guys have heard that JP Morgan just basically absorbed a First Republic, right?
Yeah.
So First Republic, if I remember correctly, should have been the second or third largest crypto bank and was facilitating. Even though the crypto was a tiny portion of its bank reserves and stuff, it still did a ton of business for crypto companies. Well, effectively, what just happened really is JP Morgan technically was the second or the first biggest crypto bank because they bank Circle, and they have all USDC,
USDC and Coinbase.
running through that. What they did now, they took out Silvergate, they took out First Republic, and they took out these what's it called, Silicon Valley Bank. They absorbed two. They basically absorbed one.
Well, didn't they stop them from getting Silicon Valley Bank?
Yeah, they stopped them from doing that. But basically, de facto, JP Morgan is now officially. They basically have the entire U.S. business of crypto.
Yeah.
Now, they've and why is this? Central bank digital currencies are coming out.
Yep.
So your stimmy checks are on the way. Not now, but like in a year and a half or so.
Or what do they basic? What do they call it? Income?
Shout out to Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang and stuff. But that is coming and stuff. And of course, it's going to come like sweet. Like you're going to be able to use it on anything you want when it comes out. All the shout out to all the single moms out there. They're going to log onto the phone. And
it'll be just like a Visa card. They'll have their card, and it'll just
Apple Pay.
It'll be
It's going to be Apple Pay.
It'll be like Apple.
It'll be like exactly like Apple Pay. Boom, boom, boom. Just make sure. Remember this, right? The last time that we got free money, right? That $1,200 check people got turned into over $100,000 for Hex.
Yep.
And if you invested into outside of just getting into the scam coins, if you invest into any of the top 25 cryptos, it turned into like roughly $8,000 to $14,000 even today after an entire bear market.
Yeah.
That first check that you end up getting everyone's just going to grab it. I mean, what I would suggest if you ape it into crypto while they let you.
Yeah, my wife wouldn't let me.
Oh dang.
No. I was like, hey, let me get that stimulus check there and put it in that. Oh, don't, they ain't putting in that crypto shit. Huh? Where we at now, darling? Huh?
Yeah. So that's the thing with JP Morgan. Now I want to go into the good news, the bad news, and the good news, right?
Yep.
So the good news is like Ethereum's not going to really get a big upgrade for a while now, right? So gas fees are going to be horrendous, which is good for Pulse Chain and all the other L1s. The bad news is there is an upgrade coming. So eventually that whole gas fee narrative is going to dissipate, right? But we have a runway with Pulse Chain so they can develop and actually like get themselves to a point. I'm feeling really Italian today with my hands today. I'm feeling really Italian today. But like that'll give us a nice 1 year, maybe year and a half runway with Pulse Chain to like have those high gas fees, and then that'll really help like onboard people into Pulse Chain. But here's the great news: the upgrade that happens for Ethereum can also be added to Pulse Chain.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll talk about that upgrade in the course and stuff, but the upgrade that's for Ethereum and stuff is being tested out right now on a different chain. But this stuff is going to be implemented. And the cool thing is since we've upgraded to the same code basis as Ethereum 2.0.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the scaling solution?
But it's not sharding or it's not ZK World. It's a different one. But it's actually done and ready to go into production. But it's going to need to be tested on some other chains, and then eventually it'll go into Ethereum.
Well, they're testing it on another chain